Felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Páginas em branco. Bora lá, Alan. Episódio 4.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Depois de ter quebrado o nariz do maluco.
Patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Tá relutante, né, acreditar.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Não, não, só o chão. Isso daqui é o quê? É, o cara tá falando que é tudo alucinação dele, que o Alan tá no processo de esquizofrenia, que a mulher dele já faleceu, ele não aceita. Ele fica nesses pesadelos constantes aí.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's
Hoo-yah!
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Alan, please, this way. Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Os dois que
There's a
estavam lá
storm
no
coming.
restaurante.
Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Something's
Gotcha.
wrong.
Doc's got me
I'm not
looking
myself. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Wait, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
I saw her again. She's not human. It's not. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Ele não fechou a porta. Óbvio que ele não ia ficar ali.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Caraca, nem tinha
Well,
visto.
things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
backstage is all
If she was one of
yours,
Hartman's
Tom.
goons, she had
Seize
it
your
coming. I had to
destiny.
get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper. Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult. Let me out of here!
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Grande punição, né?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Deu ruim pro doutor. Me deu um sorrisinho, cara. Ficou...
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Putz.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Também. Cima. É. Sem lanterna. Isso lá embaixo mesmo, né? Ah, o gerador. Nossa, quem tá nervoso? Pronto. Consegui. Trava não, filho. Vambora. Que merda. Foi com a lanterna lá fora. Ué? Putz, aí é sacanagem. Continua, filhão. Calma.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Uma vez uma casa. Abre logo esse portão, meu filho.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Embora. Labirinto de jardim.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Bora, rapaz. Don't trust ammo. Já tô perdido. Ô, viado, você é da onde? Deu ruim. Caraca, eles atacam muito rápido. Ai, filhão! Tem um vivo ainda, né? Já tô mega perdido já. Eita, mais um. Ih, rapaz. Vai fora, meu filho. Pô, ainda tem que enfrentar corvo também? Não, né? Só logo um flare aqui. Pô, os bichos estão entrando no flare? Falar que não tá mole não, hein? Tem miserinho. Bom, o cara já foi, falta esses porcos agora. Ah, que eles entram aqui. Deu ruim. Desceu o porro. Essa é uma boa, não. Putz. Mancada, cara. Que mancada. Dá esse mole de novo, não. Caraca, saíram do nada. Isso, jovenzinho. Acabou? Para por ali mesmo, tá no caminho certo. Quase consegui. Não dá pra ver por aqui, eu não vi. Não vi essas caras. Eita! O outro tá na frente do outro. Bora, rapaz, toma tendência. Três tirinhos bem dados. Tudo começou animado, hein? O inimigo vai dar em vender. Shotgun. Mais uma página. Ih, rapaz, sai fora. Eita, vão juntar em mim. Ó, me flanqueando, cara. É que eu tô ligeiro. Dá pra voltar? Crente que eu ia voltar ali pra Luizinha, salvar o jogo, recuperar a vida. Deu ruim. Tem um fulano escrito ali? Eu sabia que isso ia acontecer. Sempre desse mod, cara, sempre estão mudando, não tem jeito. Nunca desvia tempo. Vai nada. Não precisa nem mirar, só deixar apontado. Mais uma página. Tô ligeiro demais, rapaz. Uma caixa ali no fundo. Mais uma flagão. Ué. Eita, pouco item, hein? Uma página. Eu tô vendo um lá no final, ó. Aguardando. Deve vir muito inimigo aqui. Ah não, é um amigo dele.
Al! You're alive!
Não.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry,
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Casa caiu. Filhão. Sem dó de gastar item.
I'm on it.
Sem dó de gastar. Eita, um safado aqui do meu lado. Dois safados do meu lado. Ah, pô, Alan, se tu não desvia, tu também não ajuda, né? Ah, apertei o botão errado. Chega. Caraca, é muito inimigo, mané. Ui, errou. Ai, que merda. Opa, já dá pra ir embora. Vai, filho, corre. Como se não houvesse amanhã. Boa, garotão.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
we're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Uma parada.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Tô com vontade, né? Dentro do carro pra fora do carro. Perdeu as armas?
I
Ih,
had
perdeu
lost my
tudo.
gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Ah, tá ali embaixo.
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
Tá se achando.
Into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Bate caverna, bate caverna. Indo pro caminho errado, né? Vou pegar uma páginazinha de manuscrito. Aí eu perco a missão. Vai dar ruim. Pega esse HP aí, filhão. Nossa. Eu já não aguenta mais correr, né? Pulsa. Tô preso.
This would turn into a disaster
Não vou
if I
correr aqui
didn't
não,
catch up
cara.
with
Porque
Barry.
eu preciso correr, né? O cara cansa em 5 segundos. É bem devagar. Vai passar por aqui? Vambora. Agora começa a correr. Pô, já cansou, caraca, aí não dá. Pô, de novo, o mesmo troço não me atingiu. Já deu.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Vou me ligar. Nossa, eu tinha caído. E... tá de bobeira, rapaz. Pô, mas o negócio também ficou ligado 2 segundos.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a
Hey,
weapon was
flashlight.
dangerous, but I had no choice.
Não vai dar, não. Tá maluco? Corre, filhão. Corre como se não houvesse amanhã. É torcer. É. O sonho acabou. Nossa! Ah, meu Deus do céu.
I could
Que
sense the
foi
movement in
isso?
the woods ahead. Facing the
Muito
enemy without a
inimigo,
weapon
cara.
was
Eu fui
dangerous,
rápido,
but I
não
had no
demorei não.
choice.
É que o negócio pra ligar, em vez de ser 3, é um 4. São 4 vezes que eu ia apertar. Já tá vindo um ali, ó. Pô, não dá tempo, cara. Não dá não. Ligeirinho aí, não sem condições. Ih, esquece. Caraca, que partezinho. Já tá correndo? Pô, aí é sacanagem. Ah, eu não acredito. Nossa, que mancada, meu Deus.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy
Errei o
without a weapon was
caminho.
dangerous, but I had no choice.
Fiquei preso, não é possível. Só os melhores conseguem isso. Culpado. Cara, eu não consigo escapar do golpe dele. Não teve uma vez que eu consegui escapar nesse jogo ainda. Melhor ir pulando, né? Ele é mais rápido pulando que correndo. Pra entender. Eu só vou jogar pulando agora. Esse cara também não, né? É sacanagem. É, tem caminho pra cima, né? Tem uma coisa aqui. Não tem merda nenhuma. Já cansou. Maneira vista, hein?
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Momento. É, o jogo não quer me fornecer arma não, agora é só lanterninha e se vira. Deu 4 baterias e uma lanterna maior.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Go to the farm. Esqueço que não precisa mirar.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Imagina. Tem pouca armadilha, hein? Pouquíssimas. Tá choque na
Someone had left a
primeira.
gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Ah, viu? Só falam 3. Tá de munição, hein? Vamos embora. Mais armadilha. São muitos, cara. Com a 12 é difícil. Ah, você tá me tirando. Ah, pula, 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 pula. Tu é o brabo do pulo. Boa, meu garoto. Vai, 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 vai. Corre, 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 viado. Corre, viado. Ah. No último milímetro. Não dá pra encarar, cara. São muitos inimigos. A shotgun é muito lenta. Não dá, não. 2 tiros só. O negócio é meter o pé, não tem jeito. Pô, aí eu também não... Ah, cara. Hoje tá difícil. Hoje tá feia a coisa, hein? Nossa senhora. Hoje tá complicadíssimo. Vamos lá, com calma, concentração. Larga essa merda, cara. Sai daí. Isso. Corre, meu filho. Corre, meu filho. Caraca, esse arrombado sempre me acerta, cara. Não tem jeito. Ah, cara, que isso, mano. A parte mais difícil do jogo até agora, sem dúvidas. Caraca, aqueles... Inacreditável. Que isso, cara. Como assim? Não consigo desviar. Não consigo fazer um desvio certo. É isso que tá dificultando tudo. Caralho, eu caí certinho na armadilha. Agora foi, né? Pelo amor de Deus. Nossa. Não fosse conseguir passar.
But there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Em vez de ir logo, né? Fica catando coisa na casa. Tá fechado. Agora, hein? Ei.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin.
Na prisão.
My buddy, Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. movie?
Quem escreveu isso?
The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Faleceu. Ah, então não era o Barry.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Fico doido. Como se ele escrevesse aí o negócio que ele escreveu. Ah, não dá pra concluir nada ainda dessa história. Acho que é pra alguma coisa aí, hein? Mas sai, bicho feio!
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
É. É o carrinho.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Nós temos aqui nada. Pra cá. Frito. Bora logo.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Faz tudo por uma garrafa de café, hein? Se eu fosse ali por cima. Bora, coisa ruim. Aí, tu que é o ligeirinho. É, filho. Cadê? Vou ter que ir a pé, né? Vamos lá. Foi isso, jovenzinho. Pra carregar um pouquinho a lanterna. Tamanho do campo, cara. Vai vir inimigo não. Vai não.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Os caras, né? Rock and roll.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Aqui não fica na galáxia?
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot!
É, galera, a musiquinha. Boa, hein? Mas daqui pra perder o áudio, não vou poder parar de falar um segundo. Perder o áudio do vídeo. É maravilhoso, né? Vou ativar essa parada aqui. O que ele falou, não prestei atenção em nada, cara. Maravilhoso. O melhor jogador. Ah, olha essa bateria aí, meu filho. Nossa, errou! Boa, garotão. Tá mantendo a galera longe, né? Caraca, tem muito item aqui. Eita! Sempre o rapidinho, né? Ai, caramba, ferrou. Agora ferrou. Na força. Sai fora, rapaz. Tinha uma lanterna mais forte ali que eu não consegui pegar. Essa shotgun vai ser melhor aqui. Ah, cara, se tu não fizer o que eu tô mandando tu fazer, fica difícil, né? Pô, tô apertando o botão, não tá funcionando. Vem atrás de mim, não tem. Ah, não trocou a shotgun. Eu tô esperando. Tá sentado pelo visto. Lá vem outro rapidinho. Consegui! Não enganar não. Tá bem tenso isso aqui. Nossa senhora. Engraçado que eles estão curtindo ali pelo visto, né? Tá bom, não. Eu vou tentar pegar esse negócio aqui. Pega, filho. Boa, garotão. Bora, meu irmão. Ai, tomei uma fuça. Nossa, se eu tomasse essa, era o fim. Você saiu. Acho que acabou, hein? Caraca, muito maneiro, cara. Tirando a parte que demora 3 anos, né? Sabia que eles estão se divertindo. 3 anos pra trocar a arma. Quase que não troca. Essa parte foi maneira demais, cara. Que isso, tá maluco. Vamos lá, deixa eu só ver se não tem mais alguma coisa aqui. A lanterna aí que eu peguei é fraquinho, hein? Vários espantalhos. Pensei que ia ser essa batalha ia terminar o capítulo. A gente ainda tem que chegar lá na casa dos Anderson, né? Parando ali
See,
piscando.
bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Não, o cara chegou até aqui e a galera chegou. Atirando aqui. É, tem que subir. Ah não, pula não.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody.
Para de falar besteira e vambora.
Mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Estão se divertindo ali, né?
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between
Nice
fantasy
spring.
and oblivion.
Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your
Ele tá
episodes?
cheia. Cafézinho ali.
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
Teria tá acabando. É, quem sabe faz ao vivo. Finalzinho vai. Quem sabe faz ao vivo, meu filho. Esta fera aí. Provavelmente o final vai ficar sem câmera. Vamos ver se dá tempo de terminar o título antes. Não prestei atenção em nada que eles falaram. Tem que dar uma acelerada. Preto.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Boa. Ah, tem que dar a volta pra descer. Que isso? Qual é essa? Ah, eu tô ligeiro pra caramba, rapaz. Nem tão ligeiro. Tá logo, meu filho. Boa. Acabar a bateria. Caraca, eu pulei. Jogar assim é muito chato, tendo que fazer as coisas rápido. Ué? Pô, que cara chato. Ah, tá de bobeira. Ih! Pô, não levou ninguém junto? Demorou 5 dias pra trocar arma, hein? Tudo grande. Joga a bateria. E desviada em mole. Ainda tá tremelicando ali. Bateria. 17 baterias. Não tem porque ficar economizando, né? Bora, filhão. É o brabo.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna
The
take a
door was
closer look at
barred
this
from
stuff.
the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Be careful, Al!
Tá comigo.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Some.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Depois na base da violência agora. Com certeza vai vir uma batalhazinha sinistra agora, hein? Que isso? GTA San Andreas, hein? Aquela missãozinha lá. Aí você tá me tirando. É zoeira. Caraca, essa lanterna é muito forte. É o bicho. Nossa, mas tá... Um monte de item ali. Caraca, não peguei nada. Vou ter que abrir a porta com o animal lá.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Alright. Take it out.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Eu posso pra lá agora e volto. Ah, tá. Tem que ajudar ele.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Uma motosserra ali. Finalmente chegando.
I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Dinheiro? Dinheiro. É. Nada por aqui. Ah, tu não vai ficar na minha frente não, né? Um disco de ouro ali. Caraca, 2 garrafas de café no mesmo ambiente.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were on the booby edge.
Lado. Nós temos carrinho. Manuscrito. Para. Fuse box.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Na verdade.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Dane-se.
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
Bem
If
bom.
I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose.
Cachaceiro, roqueiro de
I'm
bar.
gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Tá bom não, hein? Tá bom ainda não. Era um fantasma?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Primeira
I was
pessoa,
there,
não.
an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the
Primeira
night
pessoa, não.
Alice had
Muito ruim.
disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
É, esse daí foi meio que foi cortado, né? O que aconteceu
She had her
depois?
head, Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Ixi. Eu dei um calafrio na espinha. Essa aqui, hein?
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Escreva.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
Aumentando a escuridão.
Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
Bateu, né?
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Tem que pular, né? Por causa da música. Felizmente.
On Alan Wake, under the influence of the dark presence.
Ó. O negócio só fica melhor. Que é isso? Que jogo. Muita coisa revelada, né? Ele que escreveu tudo lá como o fantoche das trevas, né? Ele conseguiu se libertar. E aí foi o que desenrolou lá desde o acidente. Sensacional. Terminando.